Welcome everyone to another episode of Instant Inspiration. I'm your host, James Brown, author of the book Beyond the Gift, an instrument of inspiration to this generation. And today I'm so excited because we're going back to our childhood of being courageous and curious. My topic today is discover and develop the gift in your kid. Remember when you were a child, the things you dreamt you could become? There were absolutely no limitation on what you thought you could become. Well, something happened. We were all brought back down to reality by our parents, our teachers, and society. There's a popular phrase from the Bible we have quoted many times that says, "Train up a child in the way he should go, and when he's old, he will not depart from it." Most times we interpret this scripture to mean training in good manners and morals. In other words, training kids how to behave themselves. But let's look at this in the original Hebrew expression. And the scripture goes like this. It says, "Train up a child in the way he should go, in keeping with his individual gift or bent, and when he's old, he will not depart from it." So while the cultivation of good manners and morals is good, as parents and guardians, we are responsible for finishing the work God had begun in our children. God has pointed them in a particular direction of their gift. So we are to continue to facilitate that. Don't force them to become what you want them to be and to live up to your expectations. But as parents, we are to take the time to become silent observers of our children, trying our very best to recognize the direction that God has pointed them into. Watch them from afar. Pay attention to what they gravitate to. Buy them different gifts so that you can bring out the gift in them. Albert Einstein was given a compass as a gift that opened the gift of curiosity in him. So as I close, the other day I was doing devotion with my three kids, Joel, Jabari, and Joy. I was teaching them about economic social mobility. I asked them the question of how can a person move from poverty to prosperity? They all gave me different answers. My daughter Joy said, well, a person can work hard and also collaborate with other people to move forward. So she saw it from an angle of a community. If you want to go fast, let's say you go alone, but if you want to go far, you go together. My son Jabari, he said, ask God to send an opportunity, which means he saw it from a God's perspective. And my son Joel said the people must focus on their education to become more in order to earn more. So he saw it from a more individual responsibility perspective. Wow, I did not take these answers lightly because they all answered the question based on what their gift is. That's amazing. The other day as well, I was cooking in the kitchen and Jabari stepped into the kitchen and asked, can he help? So he wanted hands-on experience of what I was doing. Joel came in with his phone, wanted to record, what was happening. And then my daughter shortly came in after and she wanted us to, record us doing it together, everyone doing it together. So it's amazing how each of them interpret things differently based on their gifts. So I encourage you today, leave room for creativity, experimentation, and observation with your child. And sometimes allow them to teach you. You never know if your home might be the first laboratory for the next scientist or inventor. Well, my name is James Brown and this has been Instant Inspiration. God bless you. Our very best. Excited because I'm going to be remember when you were a child, the ching you dreamt, the ching you drank, the ching you drank.
If you were inspired by this video, please remember to like, subscribe, hit the notification bell, and share with a friend. Thank you. Instant Inspiration with James Brown.